Hello everybody, welcome back to Grizzly Mountain with me, Golfcart Jockey. We have been doing a lot of work here, and I say we, I'm not kidding this time. We got a special guest here today. If you've watched my NASCAR series, you probably know him as my crew chief. The man that helped us get fast. Oh no, I rolled my Mahindra. Stupid stoop. MrBGaming, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Jockey, how's it going?
You know, cutting some trees. Well, I'm watching you cut trees right now.
Yes, sir. Hard at work over here.
Working for the glory. This man is in
working for the glory. That's right.
I love it. I love it. So, Mr. B is trimmed. Damn, he went all the way up the hill here. We are going to make this a field. This is going to be field number B. And I think our first crop will probably be oats because I'm thinking about getting some horses. Especially that new little horse pen just came out today. Have you seen that thing? Got the little
it looks sweet, man.
it, right? I'm thinking about putting one of those in, so we'll make this
I'd be jealous if you do.
Oat field here. So, yeah, Mr. B come down to help us. Mr. B has a logging operation on Grizzly Mountain here too, I believe, right?
Yeah, I started one up also there, just for some fun.
Excellent. He been doing some videos on that over on his channel, so go check him out. See what he's got going on over there. Good stuff. I'm going to hide from all the work. There's too much work going on over here. So, I'm going to go find my doits, and we're going to go pick up our cedar from the store. I got to get some grass planted over here. Eventually these sheep are going to get hungry. Hey, check that out. Got a whole pallet of wool. I'll have to come pick that up too. Excellent. Alright, well, yeah, let me go to the store, pick up the cedar. I'm going to get back and get started on that. And we will let Mr. B carry on doing what he's doing up there. We'll be right back. Alright. Made it to the store and pick up our little power harrow, I think this is called. Basically just a fancy cultivator. And our cedar. I'm gonna go plant some grass. Grab our front tank. We did go ahead and have a seed tank put in near our barn there, our garage. I love that hose hooks up, that's awesome. Very cool. Anyways, we had a seed tank put in, so we're going to go fill up there. We won't worry about purchasing any seed here, even if it may be less expensive. So yeah, we're going to finally put something in the ground. This is great. I can't wait. Mr. B was kind enough to come help us today. I had spent probably 5 hours selling all the logs I had cut down earlier. So he had offered to help, and I jumped on it. I took him up on it. It's nice to have someone, spread out a little bit. It's not something I could hire a worker to do. So that's great that Mr. B would come and help. Is that full already? Yeah, that's full. I don't think there's any storage in the back unit there. I don't believe so. Alright, let's see. Let's select a crop. There we go. That looks like grass. Turn it on. I'm gonna go, let's see, we'll go to the front one and drop it down. Alright, there we go. Good, let's go. Kind of get out from under the trees there so you can see what I missed, but wow, we are planting on Grizzly Mountain. Very cool. This will be a nice little grass strip here. I think we'll get plenty of grass off of this for the amount of sheep that we have now. Let's talk about money. Yeah, speaking of which, we went ahead and, like I said, I picked up all the logs that I'd cut down previously, the first episode there, and sold them all. Got $280-some thousand. I know pretty close to how much I got for them, because when I started selling them yesterday, I had $1. So when I ended up, I had 286,000 and change. So I know that, well, that's a pretty accurate number as to what I had, because I was broke when I started selling. We had nothing. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we are going to buy us a house. I'm going to sell the lawn chairs. Mr. B, as before I started recording today, he had come on and cut us out a landing, should say. I'm not sure what. A flat spot, basically. He made us a landing to put a house down at the end of our property overlooking the marsh down there. Have us a little view. That'll be nice. So we're going to sell the lawn chairs, and we're going to take $180,000 and buy us a house. So most of what we have now will be gone quickly. The rest of the money we're going to buy 14 more sheep, which I believe was $21,000, maybe $22,000. Not sure exactly what they were per trailer load, but right around $20,000. That'll get us one more load, and then what we have left we'll just kind of sit on until we get some more income in, until we start selling more logs or what have you. Maybe wool, not sure. Probably logs before wool, I would say. Yeah, no, we're gonna have plenty of more logs to sell. Like I say, Mr. B has been busy, but he is working his tail off. So big thanks to him for coming and helping us out, for offering. That was very cool. I do appreciate it. And yeah, like I say, go check out MrBGaming. Go check out his channel, see what he's got going on over there. Always doing cool stuff. He's the one that made the video on the best cut length of wood. A perfect video I've been waiting on. Just somebody that actually went through the work and tried every different length, sold them all, and shows you the prices. So very cool video. Very cool. So yeah, he was kind enough to come help us out. We got that going on. We got get our house going, get some more sheep. Yeah, big things on Grizzly Mountain here. We're gonna turn this into something, buddy. I wanted to take him up on getting his help in here, like I say, so I could divide and conquer. I probably could have hired a worker to do this part, but as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to start loading logs. So he will be cutting in the Scorpion King, and I'll be loading at the same time, and that's the part I wanted to speed up a little bit if we could. But we do need to get this grass in first. This has got to go so that it can be growing, coming in. So yeah, like I said, that's what we got going on. Just unplugged my mic. Yeah, microphone switched. Yeah, sorry. Leaned on the cord. Don't do that. That's bad. Yeah. Plant grass. Oh, plow. Yeah. As soon as we get the stumps ground up for Mr. B, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time, as far as taking the logs and just pushing them off to the side. I doubt I'll get very many loaded up before he takes off on me. He's already done far more work than I could ask, so not expecting anything further from it for sure. So yeah, we'll whatever we don't get loaded up before he quits, we'll just push off to the side, and we'll get the plow and go ahead and start plowing that. We're planting now, so kind of want to stay in that groove and get some other stuff planted. Like I say, we're going to plant oats in that field, I believe. Oh yeah, the horse paddock. That's another thing. He's got a lot of plans for this money that's running out real quick. So the horse paddock, I think I'm going to wait on that. We will have to get us a Xavier replacement after we sell some more logs. So it'll be alright. It'll be all good. We have, man, this is gonna be kind of neat coming up in here mowing. I like this little grass field here. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Make sure we don't get any too sharp angles, because we will be trying to run the loading wagon and the mower at the same time. So kind of keep it on a path where I can just keep making laps, you know. Keep going around. Man, this is looking good. This is going to look really good. I could plow in there too if I wanted. Just right on the other side of this tree. I would extend that quite a bit. There's plenty of sorry. There's plenty of areas to plow, that's for sure. We have quite a bit of land we bought from old Crazy Bill, and I can't believe all he wanted was $42,000 for this plot of land. That still seems like a very, very good deal. One of those ones you can't refuse, so. We might look into getting some more land eventually, but for right now, I have more than I need just from that one plot we bought from him, so. I can't imagine cutting all these trees down and needing to expand the operation. Yeah, I like it here. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little start from scratch map, I think. I think this map was made for start from scratch mode. And that's what I had said I wanted to do on FS17. I always said I wanted a map where I could just basically get a saw, get a tractor, start cutting trees, you know, cut you out a place to put a farmhouse. So that's exactly what we've done here. We have chiseled us out a little homestead, and I think it's pretty neat. I'm having a good time here, so very cool. Very, very cool map. Almost done. I think I got one little part in the woods up there where I started to go back and finish up. But let me carry on doing this, knock the rest of this grass out, and I think we'll take a ride up to where our house will be. I'll go ahead and sell the lawn chairs, and maybe we'll look at, maybe see if we can get the house in there. We might have to push some logs out of the way, but let's see if maybe we can get us a home in here today. Yeah, let me go, like I say, let me finish this grass first, and we'll meet you over there when we start doing that very thing, I guess. Alright, let's see, we got the forks hooked back up, and I was just coming over to start clearing some stuff out for Mr. B up there, and he had to go. So, like I say, he had already done far above and beyond what I expected, or not expected, but you know, asked of him, and we do appreciate it. So, absolutely, he had to go. So, we will carry on. I was gonna try to do two different things at once. I was going to go get some more sheep too. So we'll get this pulled out, pull it down here. This is on the way. Oh, I took the liberty of putting in a little path across the street. Talked to the guy that owned it over there, and he doesn't have any problem with us backing the water tanker into the river over there and pumping it out. So he said we could put in a little path going over there. Now, speaking of paths, somewhere around here, yep, this is it. Mr. B cut this path in. This will be our driveway going up to our home. So this is very cool. I like this. This is going to be good. Oh, I must have hit a stump right there. That was a good stump too, wasn't it? See if we can split. Oh no. Be a little tricky for a minute getting up in here. Probably should have left the trailer at the road, but anyways. So this will be our driveway somewhere up through here. The spotlight is not part of the forest. I put that in when I was marking this area I wanted Mr. B to start in. So he came up here and started whacking out. Man, he did a good job. This is perfect. This is going to be great. I think we'll flatten off an area right up here somewhere. Right around here. Oh yeah, he cut us in a little angle. Oh, look at that. Cut us in a view of the marshland, the pond over there. Sweet. Yeah, we'll put our house right up here. Nice little view. Have a pretty decent view out that way. Rocks, mountains up behind us. Perfect. I like it. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend all our money on a house almost. But man, look at the trees we got in here. Stuck on this log. We have quite a bit of lumber to sell, so we averaged, when we were selling the other stuff, we averaged about $35,000 a load. It was a range of I think our lowest one was a trailer full of the smaller logs. I think it was like $27,000, and our most expensive trailer was $42,000. So right around $35,000 was our average, and I think that's pretty decent for that. It's not like it was a huge trailer, you know. It's basically just one run of 8-meter logs. It is not, you know, double stacked. So yeah, I think that's a pretty decent amount of return there. So it is quite a bit of work, and we've been at it quite a while. But that's just one of those things. That's how we're making money here. So we ain't mad at it. We are not mad. So let's see. We'll go spend $22,000 here. Bring some more sheep back. 14 more will put us to 56 total sheep. We need to start edging that number up, just because. Yeah, just because the wool isn't quite producing at the rate we would like for it to. Need to go a little bit faster if we're going to depend on it for any sort of income. So pull into the little animal dealer here. And we will go black sheep, just like the rest of them. Fill up the trailer. $21,000. I knew it was something like that. Perfect. Stick these guys back, drop them off, make sure they are fed and watered. And I guess no more putting it off. I guess it's time to start loading up logs again. Gotta get that area cleared off up there. I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is take the stump grinder in, just so I can move around. You saw how much trouble I had getting in and out of there. I need to make it harder on myself. We'll do that, and then we'll see about getting a road put in up there. I guess that's the first thing we do. We'll treat it like a real construction site. We'll go and get the stumps cleared, get some lumber pushed out of the way. And I guess it's not lumber yet. Get the logs. Get logs pushed out of the way, and get us a driveway put in so that we can have a proper construction site. So, oh yeah, I think that's the way we'll do it. Get us a house put in. Maybe in the next couple of days we'll have us a house under roof we can sleep in. So luckily it has not rained on us yet, but these lawn chairs are not that comfortable. I'm anxious to get out of them, so it will be a good day when we are done. I'm excited about that house straight ahead of us there. Nice little view. That'll be really nice. See if we put in a road starting right here. Matter of fact, no. Go to painting. Make it as big as we can. And gravel. Boom. There we go. Just so we know where to start. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be cool. Like, I like how he left the trees on each side of the drive as it goes up through there. It looks very regal. I like that. Good touch. Good touch. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me drop the sheep off, and I'll get rid of this trailer. And then I will probably catch up with you when I am ready to sell a load of logs. We'll go ahead and sell another load. And do some stump grinding. Get all these out of here. See what they look like as far as condition goes. Not very clean, but hey, I think they're alright. We're not even gonna mess with that. They'll be alright for a day or two. And let's see. I don't know if I should start grinding here. Field B is going to be a pretty good sized field, isn't it? He left the Scorpion King. I can't forget that thing. I am still leasing that. I got to send that thing back. Maybe I'll do that next. Jump in that and run it back down to Mr. Ross at the store. Mr. Ross is kind enough to let us use this kind of stuff, so we definitely don't want to overstay our welcome with it. Send it back when we say we're going to, so yeah. Anyways, let me go take care of some of those things. And I will catch up with you when we go sell some logs. See how much money we get off of a trailer load. So, I'll be right back. Alright. Well, we'll finish loading this trailer up before we go sell it. I said I would catch up with you when we were ready to sell, but hey, we're almost there. Just wanted to show you this. We don't have to sleep in a lawn chair anymore. How about that? That's cool. That is cool. Drop the trailer off right there. Took the straps off. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple more logs on here. Get these, start clearing them up out here. But yeah, we're officially homeowners now. How about that? The American dream on Grizzly Mountain. All thanks to MrBGaming. He come in and man, he went to town on those trees. Dude looked like a beaver over there. There was just sawdust and wood chips flying everywhere. Squirrels running for their lives. It was mayhem. It was awesome. Oh, there's a stump we forgot. Very cool. But yeah, we got this nice little shack in up there. Got a nice little porch off the side overlooking the pond down there. So we got a room with a view. It's nice. I like it. Now, that being said, we went ahead and borrowed more money to do the landscaping around here. So this money that I'm showing right now is going back to the bank, where we will be. I think I have like $12,000. I think is what I'll have, or 13. Yeah, 13. So 130 is what I got to give back to the bank. So we'll have just over $13,000 once I give this all back. And yeah, I mean we've spent the money on the house now, so that's out of the way. And now everything, all the money now is going to go into sheep and a field. Field B for Mr. B there, the field that Mr. B made. We're going to have to plow that. We'll get started on that as soon as we're done clearing all of these trees off of here. So we will see if I can get it. I knew it wasn't gonna go almost tall enough. So I've tried like every method so far as log forks or grapple or what have you. This one seems to be the best for me. The new mod that came out just a day or two ago was the orange one. I forget the name of it, where it's a high tip bucket and it has the claw on it. That thing worked really well too. Took that on somebody's advice, as a matter of fact. Told me to check it out, and I did, and it worked very well. The problem was, I guess, the way I was hitting the buttons, I wasn't just tilting or closing the grapple, I was also tilting the bucket, so it was like I was having to reset it every time, to stop and tilt it back down before I close the grapple. So this one just seems to be faster for me. It's not really strong enough to stick it in the ground and close like FS17 was. But I found if you kind of pick up on the forks while you're closing it, it does pretty good. Like I say, I've gotten fairly quick with it. I had quite a few loads of this to sell last time, so quite a bit of practice, and we'll have even more this time. There is swing around here. So there's quite a bit of logs right there. I'd say that's another 2 loads. Once I get this full, it'll take 2 more to get all that, I think. And then we probably have at least 1 good load on field B over there behind the sheep. Let's see if I can get this from under the trailer there and wedged in there. So yeah, back to making money then. And then that money, like I say, will go back into the farm. If we're gonna plant oats, we're gonna buy us a little horse pen and a couple horses. We're gonna need something to harvest them with. Now that's obviously the first once or twice we'll just lease it, but that's something to think about down the road. It's as we get this loan paid off to the bank, we'll have enough room there to finance one. So we'll have to do. I think that would require more than one field. I don't think you could justify buying a harvester just for the one field that we have there, but you know, something to think about down the road. We have a mower for the one strip field that we made. I believe Adrian would call it agroforestry. So I don't know if that counts with grass or not, but I'm going to use it just because it sounds cool. And the one and then field B that we're going to plant oats in. So yeah, as of right now, probably got all the equipment we need. So I think we got all the land we need too. It's super cheap around here. Old Mr. Bill is, I think he's stuck in the past. He doesn't quite know what real estate's going for nowadays, but we're not going to argue with him, right? So if we needed to expand, it's definitely affordable around here. It's something we could do. But geez, the plot of land we have now, we're nowhere near even a third of the way through it. So yeah, I have to go turn those messages off. Keep popping up. All right. So I think this is good enough for now. We got quite a bit cleared off here. And let's go sell this, and then we will call it a day. It is still before lunchtime. Man, we got a lot done today. Nice having a helper. Somebody to do all the work while we run around and flap our gums, I guess, is all we did. Just go around and talk. But hey, that's nice. I appreciate it. Alright, get the straps on. Swing around. Let's take this bad boy to the store. See if we can get there in one piece. Ramp over some. Oh, this is going to be good. Just drag him with us. We'll sell it when we get there. Yeah, I like our little road right here. I have to come down and put us in a mailbox, maybe. Oh goodness, oh goodness. Did we not make it out of KC? KC, help me. Oh, that was terrible. My goodness. Alright. I can tell I've been playing too long and talking too long because my dog's snoring at my feet, so definitely been doing this too long. It's his way of telling me time to wrap it up. So we'll go get some money for this, see what kind of money we make. And yeah, like I say, we'll call it a day. We got grass growing. Got it planted. Need to come back and fertilize it. Oh, that's right. We got one more step of fertilization to do. But that is going to be ready right there. We'll be ready to mow in just a day or two. And looking forward to that. So, matter of fact, I may keep some of this bank loan that we have and put in a hayloft. We could go ahead and get a tedder, cut this, and I don't know. We'll think about that. I think our original plan was to just mow as much as we needed and just kind of keep it always in a stage of growth. So we might stick with that plan too. It wasn't a bad deal. Man, I can't believe we've made it here so far without rolling over. Did pretty good. So we'll see if we can jackknife this thing in. I'm not real thrilled with the sell point here. I'm sure it's, you know, a realistic kind of deal as far as unloading at a sawmill, but it's a pain to get the whole load into it one time. Here at this cell, I found it's best to kind of back in there like this. And yep, kind of get right in between there. We'll take the straps off. And usually one or two logs will get hung up on the top. This may not happen this time because it's not as full. Nope, there we go. $33,000. Excellent. That's good money. We cannot argue with the money. It's taken quite a bit of work, but we like it. Not too bad. So, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Golfcart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.